out shopping for a lot of stuff, new stuff, so there's a lot to expect. Probably she saved that for a surprise. So I'm going to open this up for the media to interact with the Diamond, Nameless, our partners. When you ask a question, please let us know who you want to respond to it. Isaac, I see your hand up. Do we have a microphone? Yeah, please move it around. Isaac from Daily Monitor and Scoop. Please keep it short because I think there will be many, so keep it short.
Good afternoon. I have two questions, one for Diamond and one for Nameless. Diamond, your breakthrough came from a collaboration with Davido. But apart from the artists you signed with Wasafi and a few of your girlfriends, we don't have collaborations in East Africa. Are these guys not good enough, or you're just selfish? One of the artists we have in Uganda is seated right next to you, Alex Mohani. So, I hope you answer my question. And then for Nameless, on several occasions we've seen Eddy Kenzo being beaten up, thrown on police cars for fighting for copyright in Kenya. I hope next time you join him on that fight because it benefits all of you. Thank you.
I think I have a couple songs with some of my friends from here as well, but they're not out yet. And we'll be hitting the studio today with Splash Diana. So I think before I leave, you guys should expect something from me and one of the finest from here, so everything is sorted.
Check. All right. Yeah, I know there's been a fight for copyright for very long. I mean, since I entered the industry 5 years ago, it's been there. It's been consistent. That's the pain of a young industry. Things are not yet always the way they should be. And the fighting comes in different ways. Sometimes fighting comes in boardrooms, sometimes fighting comes in the back of, a police car. But we're all fighting for the same thing, and we talk with him a lot, and we're like, you have to use different ways. Sometimes you use diplomatic ways, sometimes you use, unfortunately, some rough ways, yeah. So the fight, we're all in the same fight.
Thank you, Nameless. Speaking of Eddy Kenzo, he's on this one as well. He's going to be hosting a concert tomorrow. He's not in the country. He arrives tomorrow morning. So look forward to that performance. It's always crazy. Viola from Spark TV.
Get the mic.
I have some few questions for Diamond, our uncle. We see you with Zari most times, and you guys, you always tell us that you're comparating. But social media in-laws always say that you're soon getting together. How true is this? And
Say social media say what?
You're soon getting together, you and Zari, as a couple.
Oh.
Yeah.
Does it look that way?
Sorry?
Does it look that way?
No, that's what they are saying, so we want to know from you.
No, I think it is co-parenting and we respect each other. As you know, everybody has partner, so there's nothing going on, it's just we respect each other. I think maybe we try to be more than we try to be more urban, trying to be more, I don't know, but we don't want to entertain negativity when it comes to our kids, and we try to make it more professional. That's why when you see our kids, when they're around us, they're more comfortable, because sometimes we don't want to make the kids stressed, they can be stressed for no good reason, so we don't want to stress our kids and all that. So, and sometimes you don't even want to show them with fear, especially for me, I don't even show my kids if I'm dating or something. They think I'm still dating their mother. So it's just the way of how I don't want to stress my kids, because I know what I went through when I was a little kid, seeing my mother without seeing my dad together. It was a little bit stressful to me. When it comes to the kids, we always come together, we make sure that the kids are safe.
That rumors about the separation of Harmonize and his wife that you involved in. Is it true?
That's something new, I never heard that one.
So we want a clarification from you.
I know nothing about it. I swear again, I know nothing about it.
Okay, Marie, how is your relationship with our own Eddy Kenzo?
Eddy Kenzo is my friend.
Right?
Yeah, I've hosted him back in the days in Tanzania, and I don't know if he's around, but most of the time when we meet, like, we're cool brothers, and I think we had a song together, we done something together. You know, I've done a lot of songs with different artists from here. Most of them are my family and my brothers, like Jose Chameleone. I respect Jose Chameleone so much, so much. And fortunately, we still don't have a song together yet, but I would love to have a song with Jose Chameleone. That would be one of my dreams, because I respect him. He's been one of my role models, and I love him. The type of music that he does is like my favorite. So I would love to do a song with Jose Chameleone, Eddy Kenzo, my brother, and his Pastor Diana.
All right, Benjamin from Kampala School is right here. Yeah.
Hello. See, here in Uganda, actually, to be sincere, the artists actually, when they go up there, they forget media. There's no relationship again they need. So I just want you, Diamond, to share your experience, because the last time we interacted, you mentioned something of respect for media. Like there's no artist, big or small, who can, be successful without media's intervention. So I just want you to give us that experience of yours, so that our artists in Uganda will probably learn from you. Thank you.
Well, I think there's no artist if there's no media, right? But then let's not media misuse that one, because there's sometimes the way how it is. I've been through a lot of things like those ones. Like sometimes, the way that media knows how much the artists depend on media, sometimes they want to misuse that one. They can call them for over 100 shows for free, guys. Sometimes, of course, I understand that's where the problem comes, or that's where the problem starts from. As the artist, it's like both of them, they depend on each other, right? I have media. Back home, my media is number one. We got a TV station, we got a radio station, number one, doing very big, online and everywhere. I understand I'm an artist, but as well, I'm the media owner. So it's like we depend each other, like the artists and the media. But sometimes media, we have a lot of activations, yeah? But sometimes not all the activations can have a lot of money. So sometimes the activation, they need the artist, and we end up calling them back to perform for free. So guys, sometimes as the media owner, let's try to see how we can put this one proper, because the artist can come once, second time, third time, then after that, you'll be, hey, this is too much now. So the artists, you don't have to give the media attitude. We have to love each other, but then we have to help each other. It's like, as the artist, I have the dancers, I have to look good when I come to the events and all that. If you want me to come to your event all the time for free, how am I going to dress good? Then you guys will end up starting talking good about other artists out of the country. Oh, look at them, how they have nice outfit, nice dancers. So we need to help each other. I think that's the problem, because I went through that one. And we love media. There's no artist if there's no media. But as well, we want you guys to embrace us. Sometimes as well, media, they can be talking something positive about people out of their country. And then when it comes to their artists, to the local artists, they talk negative about them, like negative about them. So let's balance it so that we can all love each other, because we depend each other. I'm saying this on behalf of the artists and on behalf of the media owner, because I'm our media and I'm the artist as well. Thank you.
All right, this is John Styles from Vibe Life UG. I have two questions for Diamond Platnumz. First of all, salamu alaikum. Diamond, mimi na wewe tumetoka mbali sana. Kutoka kwa Kamwambie, Mbagala, phenomenal songs. Lakini nataka tuzungumze kwa how have you managed to gain from your music? You're a very, very rich man. You are ranked one of the top rich musicians in Africa. How have you managed to handle that within a short period of time that you're getting music from your money and you've managed to make all those investments? The second question is,
we must trust you first. So we need to trust each other, we need to love each other. I don't mind. That's why when I came out, like when I started my music, I said, you know what, let me start my record label. The point was to have all the talents together and see how we can join the force and get somewhere. And from there, I've tried my level best. Now you see different artists who came from my hand, like Harmonize, Rayvani, Zuchu, also different artists. I try my level best. So now when it comes to different artists from different countries, we need to trust each other. Because you know we are all musicians, and sometimes if you see something, or maybe you may have knowledge, or maybe if you have noticed something, if you want to tell a person, they may think, this guy trying to be like he's smart more than anybody. No, it's just, you know, it happens that way sometimes. So but the East Africans, we need to be united, and we need to give connection to each other, as you say. We need to see what we can do, because unfortunately, in our countries here, you know, West Africans, there are so many, like there are a lot in terms of number, population, all that. And apart from that, when it comes to East Africa, maybe if we join the whole countries, that's where we can be bigger than them. I don't know. Apart from that, there's a language barrier, like we speak Swahili, here people speak Uganda, or English. When you go to Rwanda, they speak, yes, when you go to Kenya, like when you go to Burundi. So we have these different languages that every country that prefer to speak, and they love to speak. Like when you come to Tanzania, we love to speak Swahili. We love Swahili so much. That's why it's been difficult for us. Like, you know, when you become big star, you start learning Swahili while you're a star. So you end up having a lot of memes on social media because it's not your first language. So now we have this language problem. So we really need to be together so that we can go more far. We need to love each other. And I want to tell you this, like, I want my East African artists, especially the media, to understand whatever the East African artists they're doing, they are really trying. Because as you know, in East Africa, like most of the countries, English is not our first language. So it's very difficult to fight with a person who sing in English and you sing in your own language. So in one way or another, he may have a lot of opportunities more than you. But then we are trying so hard to make sure that we get there. And you guys have been seeing that, like a lot of competition, all that. Although recently they've been working so hard, but we come back this year like as we never been here. So this year will be a year for a change for the whole East Africans. Because I can see my brother Nelmus is here, been seeing from different artists in different countries, like, especially the media, we need to be positive when it comes to our artists so that we can get your back and we can motivate us to go to push more harder. But if you guys like don't have our back, to be a bit difficult for us to move forward. You see, and I believe the media can be the first thing to unite the artists, unite the old talents, and to get more further. So for me, I don't mind. My door is open. Like I can communicate. I can give anybody connection. That's why you can see most of the people around me. We always get somewhere. I'm that way. And when it comes to how did I make it, first of all, I don't think if I'm there yet because my dream is very big. But then I'm trying because I came from ghetto, and I had this dream. I still have this dream. Like I want to make my East Africa proud. Like I don't want us to look like we're losers or something. I want to prove a point like we can do it. It's like, you know, coming from a Swahili country to at least get to where we are now, it's like we have really tried so much, and trust me, this is just the beginning. If you think you have seen anything from me, watch me this year. I prove a point that East Africans can do it. That's why when I go anywhere, to me, it's not like, that's why, like, I'm trying to do not put Tanzania. I just want to be the whole East Africa. Because that's what I'm there for. When I'm there, it's East Africa. And when it comes to the business and all that, to me, when I got opportunity to start making little sense, because I came from a life that it was very difficult to even afford to buy my t-shirt. Buying my t-shirt was just to get $5, it was very difficult to me. So I prayed to God and say, God, when one day you give me opportunity, I'll make sure I never misuse it. So I started from being a musician, started saving my money. Like when I get money, if you see me spending my money, I spend my money on the investments. Or if I put it somewhere, I put it in a place where I know my money will come back later. It's like, even if you see me, I don't know, you can't see me like partying around with ladies. Maybe if there's a pre-party, it's supposed to be there, everything for free. If you see me buying a Rolls Royce, because I know the Rolls Royce will add value into my life so that I make more money. It's like, I don't misuse money. Like, I'm trying to use my money to invest into different things that will bring me more money later or will help other people. It's like I've invested to different like people, like not only myself, but my friends, different artists, different like, because I know there's the days that I'm not gonna be here. I will die, so I want my legacy to be here. I want people to say like, you know what? We see this because of Diamond Platnumz. I'm here because of Diamond Platnumz. This has changed because of Diamond Platnumz. So I'm not misusing my money. If you see me wearing, of course I wear, this is white gold and diamonds. But I'm an artist, I have to wear them. 250,000 USD. This one, just this one. Because I'm an artist, I have to wear this one so that you can see, if you see a person like Offset or Lil Duck, and if you see me, you say like, I'm representing you well. I want to make you proud. So I'm not misusing my money. It's like me getting drunk. I don't get drunk that much. I don't drink too much. Like sometimes, I don't know when was my last time drinking. And if you see me drinking, there's a pre-party. Like, because I can drink for free. I can eat for free. Investing a lot to a lady. Then expect a baby later. I don't do nothing for free.
So Diamond, just on that. Yes, Diamond. I'd like to just ask you about what you just talked about, where you've come from. There's been a lot of milestones in your life. We saw yesterday you picked up a nomination for the Eddies, and there's been many more in your life. But is there a moment or an incident in your life, a blunder or a mistake that you can look back at and say, this is something that I learned from and it put me on the path to the success that I've achieved now?
Let me get it right, please. Let me get it right. I didn't understand.
Hey.
Yeah, like as a normal human being, sometimes there must be those moments you feel you're so down. There must be moments that you feel like giving up. You feel like, you know what? But then, trust me, I'm the type of person that I don't give up easily. To me, like, I always, even if I see like, and this is another secret I want to tell you. If you want to get more far, you must first understand that every word, it must be you first. It's like, it's your own fight first. Then the rest, they'll be just backing you up or supporting you. But you have to understand that you can even fight that war by your own self. I'm that type of person. I know I've got right management, I've got right people, I've got biggest team. But when you see me into any type of war or anything that I want to go, I want to fight for, or I always ask myself that, can I manage this war by myself first? Because sometimes you should not, or you don't have to depend on anybody, because this is life, you never know. I think that's the most important secret that you guys need to understand.
Thank you. Rogers Atukunda. The first question is for Nameless. I've just heard your name, or I heard it like last month. After so many years, where have you been hiding? And what are you up to? The next question is for Diana. You are doing well in Young African and Famous. Are you considering acting for movies after this one? And the last one, today morning, when I shared on my social media that you are in Kampala and you are doing a song with Spice Diana, my friends got worried. They said, he's going to chew this one. That even before the song is out, you will be done with her already. And yesterday you talked about the possibility of another woman here. There is chemistry. Are you looking for another baby mama? Or is it just Muchomo for one evening?
Check. All right. Thanks for the question. For me, as nameless, even as my name says, I've been searching for a name for all these years. I still haven't found a name. But for me, I have many stages in my career, you know. I have moments that I'm pushing things very hard out there. There are times I take a chill pill and do other things. For me, that's the way I've managed to just survive and sustain through, because as anyone will tell you, showbiz is not an easy career to have. It has a lot of pressure. Social media, different things come and challenge you in different ways. So you always have to read the market, check it sometimes, take a back seat. We deal with a lot of mental issues, as you know. So I find I find my own ways to manage myself through the many years. So yes, you'll also be hearing a lot more from me this year. I'm taking a chill pill. I just got a new baby as well in the last 8 months. So that also made me want to take a bit of a chill pill before I now start going aggressive again. Yeah, thanks.
Well, in terms of acting, I've got different offers from different places. Apart from Africa, I've got one from Hollywood as well. I've got one from Bollywood, India as well. Because I've got my friend called Okay, I've got one of my friends from India, is a very big star, so he's been asking me to do a movie there as well. I've got some offer from Hollywood as well. But we are trying, like the management are trying to go through the all agreement so that we won't get ourselves into something that we won't have a turn back or something. But I would love to do that in a very big picture. Yeah, my friend's name is Digit. Yeah. And so if to do a movie, I would have to do a movie that will make our East African proud. Not just to do a movie, like, you know, sometimes you can have your 5,000 USD, you want to act like a movie or Diamond. I don't want to misuse or I don't want to embarrass our movie industry in East Africa. So if to me to be in a movie, I would have to be in a movie that will make our East Africa proud. Apart from that, Splash Diana, well, just gonna do a song, nothing much. She in Tanzania. Yeah, I'm not gonna chew her. She be home as well. She came home, most of the time she came to do a song with my artist Zuchu. I hosted her to my house as well. So it was to my office as well. She's nice and kind, she's a sister to me. Now you see, if whatever will come, it's not gonna be my fault or her fault, it's God's. Yeah, but as far as I'm concerned, we are brothers and sisters. Yeah. But she's not a bad person to have a kid with. She's cute.